Hey everyone, welcome to another Stonehearth Desktop Tuesday. Last week, designer Luke, engineer Max, and artists Allie and Malley updated our unstable branch with a first draft of the new town progression quests that we talked about in last week's Desktop Tuesday. Now that many of you have had a chance to play with them over the weekend, let's take a closer look at how these quests and rewards came to be so that you can give us feedback about how they're tracking against our original design goals. The primary goal of the town upgrade quests is to ground the story of the game in the aspirations of your townsfolk, to give you challenges and rewards that reinforce the fact that over the life of the game, your town grows from a little expedition that doesn't even have a name to a renowned town or outpost of your chosen kingdom. Each type of quest is also accompanied by a little celebration and a gameplay-affecting reward that not only benefits a certain kind of playstyle, but that also represents, from a design perspective, one of 3 different kinds of bonuses that a game like Stonehearth can provide. By creating a wide variety of quest types, and reward content, we hope to both provide variety of experience so you don't get bored as you play, but also to get initial reactions from you as to what kinds of rewards and quests feel best in the larger game experience. For example, in the early Ascendancy game, a messenger from the capital appears and offers you a banner and a chance to name your expedition. From a narrative perspective, we intend for you to take a moment to wonder, how do I want my town to be as it grows? Will I focus on gathering gold, stone, or wood? Will my town be cozy, or will it sprawl? At the same time, we consciously made the banner buffs broad and town-wide, so the game itself is giving you a generalized bonus. By the time we get to the mid-game, by comparison, the Hearth quest is instead asking, what would you like your town to be good at in the eyes of the wider world? What makes your town notable to potential immigrants? Instead of a free banner, you are instead given one of 3 goals to meet: a goal involving the happiness of your citizens, a goal involving trade, and a goal demonstrating your military might. If you can accomplish any one of these quests, your Hearth visibly levels up and grants your town the ability to grow faster in that vein. For example, if you were to meet the requirements for the happiness quest, you get a Hearth of Cheer, and from then on, the happiness of your Hearthlings becomes an in-game boost to your net worth calculation, making it easier to attract new immigrants when your existing immigrants are happy. A similar quest involving trade allows you to get a Hearth that adds gold coins to your net worth and means that wealth will increase your likelihood of getting new citizens. The last Hearth, the Hearth of Glory, is particularly interesting. If you finish the military quest, you get a Hearth that allows you to spawn increasingly difficult groups of enemies, and remove them again in case they're too difficult. Defeating those enemies gets you glory, which in turn is added to your net worth and will help you attract new citizens. This Hearth received particular attention because designer Luke recognizes that it's been a long time since we've added any military-focused features, despite the fact that baked into any fantasy medieval building game is a desire to create a castle and see that castle stand against foes. However, making existing campaigns harder would have made it difficult for people who want general challenge, but not have to build a combat-focused town. Furthermore, we wanted to add rewards for these challenges that were not just throwaway or ornamental. Therefore, we doubled down on the Gong idea from the Orc campaign and made a Hearth that will constantly provide challenges, and furthermore make the rewards for defeating those challenges, more glory and therefore more settlers, perpetually useful. The final quest involves the shrines with which you are already familiar and is currently the most work in progress of the 3. The main new benefit from crafting the shrines, in addition to the music and shops you already got, is new content, decorations, weapons, buffs, that make your endgame town look and act distinct in a way that reflects the journey you've gone on to get there. For example, a military shrine comes with decor that allows you to realize all of your castle fantasies, and also maybe some weapons. And Endgame Rise children trading posts come with flags and dye that's drawn from all the corners of the earth. In the end, this quest is about celebrating what you've accomplished in the look of your town itself. One thing that was incredibly important to Luke as he crafted these quests and rewards is the fact that Stonehearth is a creative building game, and therefore there will always be a tension between the story you the player are telling and the goals and quests and lore that the game is injecting into your experience. For example, if what you want to tell while you're playing Stonehearth is a story about futuristic people who are stranded on Hearth and have adopted a samurai style of living and decor, well, we want you to be able to do that. So one of the reasons the game does not have a stronger narrative arc, like, oh, there's a missing prince and you have to craft a crown, is because we want to respect your stories and structures. Therefore, Luke was careful to include an option at every level that was generally useful and that he hoped would not crimp anyone's style. For example, the Vitality banner at the first level is focused on trees and flowers, with the hope that most narratives about a settlement would be happy to get a buff associated with producing food in the wilderness. Likewise, the cheer hearth in mid-game encourages happy citizens, which is likely a thing that would be useful in most circumstances, since sad citizens walk really slowly and are very, very, very lengthy at tasks. For the same reason, none of the bonuses take anything away. You do not have to pick, say, stone at the expense of crop fertility, again because we want the bonuses to feel additive to your story rather than penalizing. In the end, Luke says, game design is about creating a structure that evokes a feeling, and as such is halfway between a science and an art. Though he's often looking through spreadsheets trying to figure out how much, chairs should sell for, it's really about making sure that it's a price that makes you feel satisfied for having sold the chair. So in that vein, please put on your game designer hat and let us know, how are the quests working at delivering the feeling of a progressing town? How do the quests feel to you as a player, and which ones do you enjoy the most? Are they changing your behavior as you play? What kind of rewards feel best? And maybe most importantly, how is the pacing? Do you feel like stuff is happening too soon? Is it happening too late? We look forward to hearing what you think, either here in the comments or on our forum at discourse.stonehearth.net. Oh, and some scheduling things. Due to a team-wide Stonehearth-focused hackathon activity, we will not have a stream this week on Thursday, 3:15, or a Desktop Tuesday next week on 3:20. Streams will return on Thursday, March 22nd at 6 p.m. PST at www.twitch.tv/Stonehearth, and Desktop Tuesday will return on Tuesday, 3:27. See you then, and I look forward to hearing what you think of this current build in the meantime.